Imagine standing on the deck of a ship. The ocean looks calm, endless, empty. Then the water beneath you darkens. A massive shape moves just below the surface, silent, deliberate. A black fin slices through the waves, taller than most humans. You are not being hunted, but you are being watched. This is the orca, often called the killer whale. The orca is not a whale at all. It is the largest member of the dolphin family, and arguably the most intelligent predator the oceans have ever produced. Orcas are not just animals. They are strategists, communicators, teachers, and in many ways the true apex rulers of the sea. Today, we are diving deep into everything about orcas: their evolution, intelligence, culture, hunting methods, family structures, myths, and their uncertain future. This is not just the story of a predator. This is the story of an ocean civilization. What exactly is an orca? The orca's scientific name is Orcinus orca. The name comes from the Latin word orcus, meaning the underworld or bringer of death. Ancient sailors did not choose that name lightly. An adult male orca can reach 9 meters, 30 feet, in length and weigh up to 6 tons. Females are slightly smaller but live longer. Their iconic black and white coloration isn't just for show. It acts as camouflage through a technique called countershading, making them nearly invisible from above and below. But size alone does not make an apex predator. Intelligence does. The brain behind the bite. Orcas possess one of the largest brains of any animal on Earth, second only to sperm whales. But size isn't the most important part. It's structure. Their brains are highly folded, with advanced regions linked to emotion, memory, language, and social understanding. In fact, some neuroscientists believe orcas experience emotions similar to grief, joy, and empathy. They recognize themselves in mirrors. They remember individual humans for decades. They teach their young complex skills that cannot be learned by instinct alone. This is not animal behavior. This is culture. Orca cultures, yes, cultures. One of the most shocking discoveries about orcas is that different groups live entirely different lifestyles, even when they share the same ocean. These groups are called ecotypes, and they do not interbreed. Resident orcas. They eat mostly fish, especially salmon. They live in tight family units and are extremely vocal, using complex dialects passed down through generations. Transient, bigs, orcas. They hunt marine mammals, seals, dolphins, even other whales. They are stealthy, silent, and far more aggressive hunters. Offshore orcas. Little is known about them. They live far from land, hunt sharks, and often have worn down teeth from biting rough skin. Each ecotype has its own language, its own hunting techniques, its own social rules. If humans did this, we would call it civilization. The deadliest team hunters on Earth. Orcas do not hunt like other predators. They plan, they coordinate, they adapt. When hunting seals on ice floes, orcas have been observed creating artificial waves, swimming in perfect synchronization to knock seals into the water. When hunting sharks, they flip them upside down, inducing tonic immobility, effectively paralyzing them before eating only the liver, because it's the most energy-rich organ. In some regions, orcas intentionally beach themselves to grab seals on shore, then wriggle back into the ocean. One mistake means death, and yet they teach this behavior to their calves. No land predator shows this level of risk-aware teaching. No natural enemies. Adult orcas have no natural predators. Not sharks, not other whales, not humans historically. In fact, there is no verified case of a wild orca killing a human. Orcas in captivity are a different story, but captivity breaks something fundamental in them. In the wild, humans are curiosities, not prey. This makes orcas one of the rare animals on Earth that dominates its environment without fear. Family above all. An orca pod is centered around a matriarch, usually the oldest female. Some matriarchs live over 90 years. Even adult male orcas never leave their mother. Think about that. A 6-ton predator, capable of killing almost anything in the ocean, still follows the guidance of its mother for life. When a matriarch dies, the pod often struggles to survive. Her knowledge, migration routes, hunting grounds, seasonal changes is irreplaceable. This is generational wisdom, not instinct. Language of the deep. Orcas communicate using clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls. Each pod has its own dialect, like an accent. Some calls mean, stay close, hunt now, danger, play. Calves learn this language the same way human babies learn speech, by listening and mimicking. If an orca is born into a pod, it speaks that pod's language for life. Change the pod, change the language. Sound familiar? Myths, legends, and human fear. Ancient cultures respected orcas. The Pacific Northwest tribes believed orcas were the spirits of ancestors. The Maori saw them as guardians of the ocean. Sailors once called them wolves of the sea. The name killer whale likely comes from a mistranslation of whale killer, and honestly, that name fits better. Orcas versus the ocean itself. Despite their power, orcas are now facing threats they cannot fight with teeth or intelligence alone. Pollution builds up in their bodies. Overfishing removes their food. Noise pollution disrupts communication. Captivity destroys social bonds. Some populations, like the southern resident orcas, are critically endangered. An animal that survived ice ages may not survive humanity. Should orcas be in captivity? In the wild, orcas swim over 100 kilometers a day. In captivity, they circle concrete tanks. In the wild, they live in families for decades. In captivity, families are separated. Collapsed dorsal fins, aggression, depression, these are not natural. The question is no longer can we keep orcas in captivity. The question is should we? The ocean's thinkers. Orcas are not monsters. They are not villains. They are not tools for entertainment. They are thinking, feeling, cultural beings that evolved to rule the oceans, not be imprisoned by them. If intelligence is the measure of worth, orcas deserve more respect than we give them. Because when you look into the eye of an orca, you are not looking at a beast. You are looking at another mind. And the ocean is its world.